Hi, this is Dr. Jared Garrison, the Glynn County Health Officer, and I wanted to do a weekly review for June 10th, 2020. This last week we've had an increase of 4 cases, so that puts us up to 21. There's one of them that was a community spread, meaning that we don't know where it was that they contracted the COVID-19, and 3 of them that were close contacts to somebody with known COVID-19. We've now tested 626 people, so the vast majority of the people that we've tested have been negative, which I think is fantastic. I will also go ahead and make mention that that of the 21 people who have tested positive for COVID-19, 20 of them are in the northern end of the county, so either in the areas of Orland or Hamilton City or in that area. So I think that's a good piece of information to have. This is kind of a graphical representation of kind of how we've been doing over time. So you can see that we've been going now for, I think it's 71 days since we've had our first case of COVID-19, and that we're starting to get more cases more frequently. And that's, I think, expected. We're starting to open up things. We're doing more things as a community, and I expect that to continue. Of those 21 cases, we've had 5 of them hospitalized, 3 that required an intensive care unit, and 1 that required going on the ventilator. Of those people who ended up in the intensive care unit, we had 1 that was in their 30s, 1 that was in their 40s, and then 1 that was in their 60s. As far as for our neighboring counties, Butte County has had an increase of 16, so they've gone from 55 to 71. They currently have 5 that are hospitalized right now. There's been 24 cases in Chico, Oroville's been 27, Gridley 9, and 11 that are not classified. So that's probably areas like Cohasset and some of the smaller surrounding areas. Shasta has 47 cases now. That's an increase of 6. They've had 9 hospitalizations and 4 deaths. And then Tehama has increased significantly. They've gone from 6 to 11, so almost doubled. And they had that 1 case that was a death early on. I just wanted to kind of briefly go over some of the symptoms of COVID-19 because I think that they're very, very important. If we can recognize those symptoms, then we can go ahead and get tested and keep from spreading COVID-19. So these are the symptoms from the CDC. We've got fever, cough, shortness of breath, chills, repeated shaking of chills, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, new loss of taste and smell, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, and nasal congestion and runny nose. And there's 2 of them that I kind of wanted to speak just a little bit more about. One is that the new loss of taste and smell. Some of the studies have shown that that is the most common symptom of COVID-19, so more common than fever. And that in 12% of the time in one study, that was the very first symptom. So picking up on that one early, I think, is important. Also, with the nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, that's also an early symptom. So if we can catch these symptoms early and get tested, potentially that can lead to saving lives. I also want to make mention that if you're concerned about getting tested, I'm going to go ahead and put a link to where you can get tested, and there will be no cost. If you have insurance or not, they will not bill you personally, and I think that that's a good thing to know. We want people who are having symptoms to get tested. Once again, this is Jared Garrison, the health officer, and thank you very much.